Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring. In this one we are going to be entering into Leyndell Castle. We have done most of what is already available. We could have cleared Volcano Manor, but I'm still saving that to be its own thing for later. Oh, it's a little bit more this way. Mostly because I don't want it to empty out and finish before we've done one of the later game areas, because there's a character there that's going to be a summon that is available for a boss. So I figure we might as well try and keep that available. So yes, there is obviously the dragon up here that we haven't done yet as well. We'll clean that up at some point, I'm sure. Eventually I'll take a look at like a list of items that we should have and make sure that we've collected everything, and we'll add that to like a cleanup list. In fact, I'll probably create a list of things that we need to get, and when that gets long enough, I will clean it up, as it were. We've got some NPCs we need to see in here as well, so we should find Corin and Gold Mask as we're going around Leyndell Capital. I don't know how long this area is going to take. I'm going to try to keep this each episode at 20 to 25 minutes. There is a lot here, a lot to be spoken about. There's an underground area that you could do, but I don't think it's worth it right now. It's effectively setting up an ending for later anyway, and the best way to deal with that, as far as I could tell during the live streams, is we want to leave that for later, because the later we leave that area, the less you have to do with regards to what we call save scumming, which is copying your save file so that you can get the different ending trophies, of which there are 3. And we're on for 2 of them right now, which is good. The third one we'll grab in a bit. Luckily enough, Hieta's questline, I don't think spoils it. It just means we don't get told how to interact with the 3 fingers. Hint hint, you have to get naked. So coming out here then, you can see so far there's really nothing here, but this is, and I like in the streams there is a noticeable difference that we are what's the word here, transcending into the late game of the area, right? Like, you could have done Caelid or Altus, and probably Volcano Manor, the outskirts. I mean, the outskirts are a little bit tougher. You could do any of those zones in pretty much any order, right? Like, Altus doesn't really feel any more difficult than Liurnia for me. But the enemies here are going to be significantly tougher.
Thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erdtree. Here, I can govern my own movement, and thus, the accord is fulfilled. I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent, and the power to I wish you have. I have no.
I really enjoy leaving this in. In fact, I'm going to do a poll for when we do the master walkthrough, whether or not we should leave in. I also do actually need to go ahead and make sure we've got all the sacred tears. Yeah, so there's definitely some cleanup I can do once we've gotten through Leyndell. We're not struggling. We're on +10, and we've got all of the flasks we can have, so it really doesn't matter. Spells wise, I'm really getting used to some cool spells now from when we're streaming. Memorize spells. Most of them are there actually. The only one that I do also enjoy using is the moon, but 62, man. So much. We haven't got normal. Oh, it's because we haven't used the boss soul. Cool thing is the boss weapons don't seem to really be used for the trophies, which is good. It's actually very handy. Which means getting the platinum does not require, well, apart from the endings, does not require extra playthroughs, which is nice. This is going to be a shortcut later. We have to fight a Crucible Knight to open this. It's not the greatest of shortcuts, but I imagine it's probably good if you're doing like PvP or multiplayer here. So these enemies are not too bad to kill, but they can be quite egregious in the damage they do to you, so be careful of them. Particularly the big one. It does like shotgun holy ball blast things, which are kind of nasty. Let me just show some damage here. Come here, hit me, hit me. So these ones aren't so bad, right? However, and we'll go with for now, there's going to be areas where these are way more obnoxious. This guy, on the other hand, this is just to show you guys that, you know, this can add up pretty quickly with these guys. So you just have to be real careful. Now, if you have been following the guide, you've seen one of those before. In terms of the stream series, we came here quite a bit earlier than going underground, but it felt like when we'd done the streams, it was easier to go there before here. So if you haven't seen one of these before, this guy, he drops a load of explosives and stuff along the ground. You'll find that trying to snipe him from here, and I'm just going to do this to demonstrate it, he can still reach us. I just want to show that it goes quite far. I don't know if it can come through the wall. Looks like it can. So you just have to be careful. We'll have enough range that we can take care of that. The recommendation from the guys on the stream was, instead of killing him there, was to go left. So we'll do that. Just because that's probably the way a lot of people are going to go. As you can see, there's multiple ways to get around here. Have written notes and they're in front of me and I'm not reading them. There's a really difficult disconnect for me with, I write the notes down and it does actually help stuff to sink in. It doesn't make me perfect, but it helps stuff to sink in, and that's okay, but sometimes I do still miss bits because I don't read it. It looks like it's a drop off there. I didn't try this in the stream to see whether or not we could shortcut this entire area. You probably can, but in the interest of clearing everything and getting all of the loot, we're not going to do that. I remember looking at that and going, "Oh, we could probably shortcut a load of the zone." When I think about, like, so the next bonfire, I mean, Site of Grace is about there-ish. What does that look like on here? Not really see. Oh well, we'll go on the beaten path. I'm not going to start making stuff up because that'll be real bad. So anyway, this should show that we are basically behind where the turret thing was. Sorry, I can hear like howling somewhere. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. 1 second. Okay, sounds like my neighbour's dog is just, I don't know, having a bad day. Sorry, there's not exactly a lot I can do about it. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. I can hear it in my headset, but the mic should have enough cancellation on it. Anyway, enough being distracted. So map-wise, we are now here. Where are we? I mean, it doesn't really help. Reading from the map isn't always the best. So, yeah, so we want to go down, down. This is the way we came. Again, multiple ways to get in. You could drop off that way. You can go around the left, clear the page, which I believe is the enemy name of that. I wonder if you drop down whether or not you can actually use the lift. Usually you have to activate the lift to use the levers, right? So many things I haven't actually tested. We should see Night Guy over there. I don't know what the lore implication of like waxing the doors closed is. I'm not the best at lore stuff. Maybe that's something we'll give a go at some point. I was thinking about maybe doing like a short series where we just go through item locations with the descriptions. Have you guys got some discussions going on in the chat and in the comments? Right then, so I'm gonna be heading up. I don't know how much we need for a level these days. 93,000. That's actually quite reasonable. What level are we on anyway? Oh, 121. Yes. I've changed my mind. 150 isn't where I think PvE build stops. I think it might be 200. And not because it necessarily makes it easy, but see, because that's important for what's his face? Dung Eater. It's going to be an important thing. I think there's 5 of them in the game. I need to make sure we get all of those. I don't know if we already have one. Seedbed curse. Where are you? Yeah, we did already have one. I thought we'd picked one up before. We're hunting for the rest of those later as well. Let's done that. That's where the ladder was, but we don't want to go there yet. We want to go. We want to go out here. No, sir. Ouch! Oh my god, I'm gonna die because I haven't healed. No, quick, get the hit off. Bleed coming in clutch there. I am the worst. No, I'm joking. So that's a fair amount later. You could access. So when we get down to the Grace, you could access this quite early, but we're going to do a drop off from like up that way, and I feel like taking this area on from the back end is way easier. So we're going to do. That's what we're going to do with that. Are you not alive? You look like... Yeah. Trying to fool me. Not having no massive mega ambushes. No, no, no. Excuse me. Now. Upper class robe. Which we now have. Good. That's what dude is. I don't think he's guarding anything. I really want to go check it out now. Because that's where the lift was. I left a dude alive. No survivors! So... Is there anything where he is? We should go check. I can't remember now. We're going to end up going that way anyway. Just to check. But, so now we're down the ladder. We can progress this way. Take care of you, take care of you. There's a few like rooms full of enemies and I want to make sure we clear everything at least once, and then like you guys can kind of see there's like lots of drop-offs and stuff where you can get to the different areas. Like this room under here, if you'd have jumped over the banisters that were on the left and right of us in the previous kind of level, take you into this room on the left. You'll see just there, look. So you could just jump straight on over, but I just want to make sure that we're grabbing everything as we go. This guy sets off on a patrol, which is really strange to me that he does that. So I guess we could have left him there a little bit, but... Nope. Yeah, you get that one hit, sure. I ain't having that. And then down this way is where we saw the knight from earlier. I'm just gonna have a look, see if there is any loot here. I don't think there is. I don't know what, like, I feel like this is a lore implication thing more than actually being important for loot. I feel like what we're looking at here is a bit of environmental storytelling. It's gonna get me because I'm sipping. I couldn't help that. Well, I could have helped it, but I wanted to sip. Yes, that does stop you, does it? Worth knowing. Whoa! Excuse me. We're exploring your abode here. Yes. So yeah, I don't know what this is about. What's that on the ground then? Got something activated that we could do something. Oh, it's just a plant. It's just the plants. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what the implication is. If you guys are particularly good at storytelling and want to share, let me know. And then this is where the main hall was before. Oh man. I'm surprised I blocked so much of that. No! Excuse me. I'm going to play this game. I can play this game the best. Deal with you. Damn it! Blocking me. Right, so just as a point of reference for you guys, and I'm aware this adds a bit of time to the video, but if you want a shortcut past a lot of that stuff, we can come up this way. I just want to show this as a shortcut. And we can jump over there to get to the main road, which will lead to the site of grace. So you wouldn't then have to fight through these rooms or do the patrols. And it would bring you out. I think it's here. Might be a different corner, but it brings you out and it takes you to the main road. So, real handy. You don't have to fight any of this either. Oops. Oh man, why can't I dodge that? That was really weird. Oh man. This guy's gonna ruin me. Excuse me, I need... Man! It was the thing blocking me. Get down. Good sir. Okay, so once you reach the main road... Ah, this is where the drop-off was. I think. Should have used it. Goodbye, big dog. Oh, man. Anyway, once you get to the main road, you'll get big guy here. Now, don't fight this right now. You could, and you can probably win. It's like not the worst, right? It's just one of these. However, rather than risk dying to it, we'll go ahead and tag the grace here. Because that just seems like the smart thing to do. Okay then, so after a quick pit stop, if you have the runes, take a level. I'm still on my quest to heightened intelligence and 40 mind. Plus HP, yeah. We got a lot of levels to put in. But now we can go ahead and we can deal with the Erdtree Guardian. We even get to summon our minion out here, so it's really not an issue. Probably should have healed first there, but even with not the perfect order of doing things, this is not really going to be an issue. Right. Shards are putting in work because it's a big thick enemy. Lord's Rune. There's no point in popping that one out because we just leveled. And then, you know, because it makes sense, go ahead and rest again. And then for... will probably be the last of the video. Oh, there's a couple of bits we could do. Make things a little smoother. So we want to clear these stairs first. Just because there's a bit of loot here. It's nothing particularly mega, but it just means that it's done. We'll be going behind this soon enough anyway. That's up. Hello. Have you just noticed you have no minions left, sir? First problem with this guy is he has his lightning spells, right? Oh no, out of FP. Give me more focus points. There we go. Let's look at this stuff. How long is it going to take me to open the shortcut? Could do the shortcut, maybe. Maybe. 5 minutes, yeah, it shouldn't take long. Okay, so we're going to head over to this set of like red... No. This bit here first. Not the red houses. We're going to the circular looking building, which is where there's going to be Crucible Knight and shortcut back. We spoke about earlier. Plan is going to be burst him down. As he starts out with his back to us, so we'll take advantage of that. Did I leave some loot? I did. Always look at these nooks and crannies. Like, I can do my best to know where every shiny is, but there is a lot. And so long as we get the main mega stuff, I'm happy. I'm happy. Like, if it's something that we can purchase from a merchant later on or farm for, like runes, then it's expendable, right? As long as we get things like talismans, weapons, and the like, I'm happy. Right. Probably could have charged that one up, but never mind. I can't believe how much freaking they can just ignore getting hit. Now these are supposed to be quite parryable. But I don't have parry on my shield, so it's not going to be a thing, is it? Whoa, we're gonna die. Panic roll to live. Damn it, man. Round 2. Let's have a go with Ice Crag. We worked out in the stream actually, and I should have done this before. This actually does more DPS against smaller form enemies. I should have Ice Cragged him. There we go. Especially with the hat on. Hero rune 5. I think that's like 50k runes as well. So we've got more than a level's worth in rune items for those that want to use them. We should have, here it is. The left, which is the main thing that I wanted to get from here. And then we can basically go this way to clear like this northern area. There'll be things like here. There's like a route to an underground area where we can grab some loot. We'll go and have a play around down there. But really realistically going to get to the first site of grace and then leave it because well, it basically is too high level down there for us right now. And it's much more manageable later. This is a good place to end the episode, actually. So you can come at the next place from whichever site of grace you want, whichever you prefer. Like, you can come from this one and then down the lift. Come from this one along the road. Whichever one you prefer. Really doesn't matter. I'm just thinking, like, what else do I need to say? Is there anything else I need to say? Don't think there is. I'm aware there's going to be loot driving people nuts along this road. Don't worry, we're coming for that later. Where is it? Like along... Because this map doesn't show everything. There's like a dragon on the ground over here, and that kind of like takes you over, and there's like a thing that goes over here, and there's like a big set of routes. It might be these routes actually, near the Colosseum. Yes, and then that takes us up to like the boss. And then where the boss room is, we get to like come on back down like over this way. There's another Crucible Knight. I think it's like here-ish. I could be like a bit off, but yeah, this stuff. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do drop down. We're gonna do the rest of this kind of southern bit later on. So we'll pick straight up from here. I'll have been to. Well, there's not really much needed going to a grace. We'll just pick straight up from here, where we'll be heading to the next part of Leyndell. Hopefully you are enjoying the series still, and I will see you all in the next video.